Yo, man, welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. It's early, I'm tired, and your boy woke up with pink eye, man. Your boy woke up with the pink eye, man. I don't know what the fudge happened, man. I must have been scratching the rubber last night, man. I'm gonna start washing my hands before I go to sleep, cause, man, who knows what we do in our sleep, man. Who knows what we be doing in our sleep, man. Yeah, man, it looks like your boy got a case of the conjunctivitis, man. Yeah, man, I must have been scratching the rubber, man, last night, man. All right, man, but today, man, you know, it's another day. It's another beautiful day, man. And nonetheless, it's another beautiful, don't get it twisted. It's another beautiful day, man. I promise that one. But, yeah, man, like I said, man, we got another topic, man. We got another good topic, man. We got another good topic, man. All right, yeah, I got another one, too. I didn't even know. Okay, I did that one. All right. Yeah, man, so today, man, we talking about my experiences on semen retention, man. Another semen retention video, man. Don't panic, man. Coming back to back with the SR videos, man. Another semen retention video, man. Another beautiful topic, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, man. Something simple, you know what I'm saying? Another retainment video, man. But today, man, we're going to talk about my experiences on SR, man. My benefits that I've accumulated experience on SR, man, and we're gonna try to put them in order. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to put them in order. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you a little backstory, man. Like I said in a couple of my videos, man, your boy used to have bad anxiety, man. I used to have real bad anxiety, man. And your boy couldn't hold eye contact. Your boy was definitely scared of conversation, man. I had so much social anxiety, it was crippling, man. Your boy didn't even want to go through the drive-throughs, man, because I was, you know what I'm saying, it was that bad, man. But like I said, man, we're gonna go in chronological order, you know what I'm saying, if that's the right word. Yeah, we're just gonna go in order, man. But when I first hopped on semen retention, one of the first things I started to see after a couple of days, man, maybe after a week or so, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more than a week, or who knows, you know what I mean, because like I said, man, your boy was losing fluids at a astounding rate. I was losing fluids at an astounding rate. Your boy was was professional at releases, man. I was, like I said, man, I was one of the top releasers in the country, man. I was on the leaderboard, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the best releasers, man. You know, I was him when it come to the releasing. But you know what I'm saying? And I was using my phone primarily, man. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend and my phone, I was using, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't out here getting the girls, you know what I'm saying? I was out here really on the phone going crazy. I was putting in overtime on the phone, man. But one of the first experience I experienced after like a week or two on SR, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how bad the habit is, you know what I'm saying, of releasing, you know what I'm saying? That's how, I mean, that's how significant of changes you'll see. You know what I'm saying? So if you wasn't really gooning out there, your benefits, they're not gonna be as extreme as someone who was gooning 24/7. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, because the energy was down here when I started. So you know what I'm saying, your boy. But if you right here, you know what I'm saying, the energy, you know what I'm saying, you see what I'm saying. But one of the first things I experienced, man, was more energy, man. I had more energy, I had more drive, I had more, you know what I'm saying, I was getting up early. I'm like, yo, man, it's kind of early. Why did I wake up before my alarm? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm waking up early, you know what I'm saying, I'm going and pushing through the day. I didn't need no naps, you know what I'm saying. It was real peachy out there when your boy started retaining and stuff started getting a little peachy out there. I'm saying, so that was one of the first things I experienced was the energy, man. Your boy had more energy. I'm like, yo, I'm having energy, man. Let's go to work. Like I'm saying, before I could vividly remember getting up. Yeah, I'm saying, as a grown getting up for work. I was working at the bus garage. And I was driving the school van, man. Your boy had to wake up at like 5 something, you know what I'm saying? I remember getting out the bed. Half my body would get out the bed. Like, I would wake up and I would get up, but like you never get out of bed and like leave your upper half dragging and your lower half is getting up, but your upper half is still dragging off the bed. I would get up like that, man. I would get up like stretching. Oh my, it was bad. I didn't know how people got up in the morning. I thought there was something wrong with me. I didn't know why I had no energy. I was, waking up was such a hassle, man. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of the first things I noticed when I started hopping on semen retention. Man, your boy had the energy, man, to get it done, you know what I'm saying? All right. Then the second thing I started to realize, man, your boy was having less anxiety, man. Like I said, my anxiety was crippling at the time. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I would never start a conversation. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I would never start a conversation that it was not in my character. Your boy did not have the confidence to spark a conversation. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can get from me is a head nod, a wave. I might raise my eyebrows. It might even be hard for me to respond. Your boy wasn't even responding at the time. I was just like they said, man. I was such a quiet kid. Somebody made a joke, man. They said they see me on the phone, and I was doing head nods and shaking my head, and I wasn't. I remember that, man. Somebody said your boy was on the phone like this. He said I was on the phone giving gestures, man. Shit's crazy. Your boy was really, you know what I'm saying? Your boy was really low energy, man. And that low energy translated in the form of communication. You know what I mean? I had no communication skills. I didn't want to communicate. You know what I'm saying? The body and the brain wasn't functioning right. Your boy couldn't put thoughts together. Your boy was really a fragment of himself. You know what I'm saying? Without the leaking my essence of every day, you know what I'm saying? It fragmented myself. You know what I'm saying? So your boy was really in parts out here, man. It's really in 13 pieces. But yeah, I had less anxiety and I had more confidence, man. I had more confidence. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, I'm sparking up conversations. I'm happy to see people. Whenever I initially walked into the room, that anxiety wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I wouldn't even notice. I'm just in the room busting. I'm just, hey, man, how you doing? Hey, Joey, hey, Billy, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, have a good day, great man. Top of the morning to you, man. How's the weather out there? I'm saying, I'm walking in the middle. I'm walking in the room like a movie character. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how's the weather, Joey? How you doing, Chris? How's the family? Yeah, man, good to see you, man. Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was busting down the room whenever I started seeing retention. You know what I'm saying? And jumping into the next point kind of correlates with the last point, but motivation. You know, your boy had more motivation. You know what I'm saying? I was out there trying to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing projects and stuff. I really remember being on semen retention and some of the things that I wanted to do, I started getting done, man. Like I bought a little kiddie pool, and I put some dirt in it. You know what I'm saying? Your boy had a garden going. I'm doing electric culture. I had a garden going. I'm raising watermelons out the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time when I hopped on semen retention because a lot of my dreams came true. I was free from that. I was free from the anxiety, the crippling anxiety, and the low energy. You know what I'm saying? Your boy was free, and the gym. Not to mention the gym. You know what I'm saying? I walked into the gym. Like, I started doing stuff that I wanted to do for years. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm on senior retention. I'm sitting there like, why haven't I done this already? Like, let's go get a gym membership. Like, let's go. Like, what am I doing? I'm saying, got a gym membership. I'm in a gym. Busted out a plate. I'm saying, I haven't left since. It's been 4 years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, motivation and stuff, man. And then the second thing I started to notice was second thing is the third thing. Third thing I started noticing, fourth thing I started noticing, a lot of this stuff was bundled into one time. A lot of this stuff had come around the same time. So your boy had another sense of clarity. You know what I'm saying? It was more clear. Like my thoughts, I could sit with myself and I could think something, and I'm not thinking about 6 different things at once. And stuff wasn't as foggy. The brain fog lifted, and your boy was more clear, and I was more calm. There was a stillness to me. You know what I'm saying? There was a stillness to me, a confidence, stillness, a stoic stillness to me that came over me whenever I started retaining my energy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before in my previous video, semen retention, man, that's natural. That's how a man is supposed to operate. So I'm coming back to base level. Before I was existing at a very low level, and I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So now we coming back to base level, and base level felt like heaven. Yeah, base load felt like heaven to a man that was depleted. You know what I mean? So I started experiencing more clarity. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to correlate my thoughts and put my thoughts together. I'm able to think. You know what I'm saying? I could play a game of chess and I'll slaughter you in a game of chess. You know what I'm saying? But and then after that you start. You know what I'm saying? Once you got the confidence, you know what I'm saying, you clear. I mean, you stoic out here, man. Now you start noticing people staring at you and stuff, man. People staring at you. You know what I'm saying? They hold eye contact. You're more interesting, man. You that man that walks into the room who has the energy and the confidence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your posture is right. And you get more stares. People start to observe you as a higher value male. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's eyes itching right now, man. I'm trying my best to stay focused, you know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man. And you get more stares. You know what I'm saying? People start you more interesting because before when you was a depleted Kuma, man, you walk into the room and people you kind of repulsive. You kind of repulsive. People don't want nothing to do with you, man. You look like you stink, man. You're disheveled. Your face is all. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't taking care of yourself because now that you get the energy, you freed up energy. You know what I'm saying? Now you doing more stuff. Now you cutting, yeah. Now you getting in a shower more. Now you know what I mean, now you shaving more. Now you clipping your nails. Your ears is clean. You know what I'm saying? You're washing your face. You know what I'm saying? So this energy translates into different areas, and you know what I'm saying? Now you got more energy to do stuff. You're cleaning the house. You know what I'm saying? And then after this, you know what I mean, the stairs coming. You know what I'm saying? You notice the stairs, and then after the stairs, yeah. I'm after this next point, I'm gonna jump back to a point if I can remember. But after the stairs, yeah, after the stairs, you might. Not everybody experiences this because it depends on your personality, but you might start to develop a little ego. You know what I'm saying? Because not only females are staring at you, men are noticing the higher energy in you. I mean, so you might develop a little ego, man. You might start feeling like, yeah, I'm saying, you're a little better than everybody because, like I said, you get a confidence. You know what I'm saying? And you're stoic, and now you can. I mean, now your mind is so stale in the age of AI and scrolling and, you know what I'm saying, technology and overstimulation. In the age of overstimulation, you know what I'm saying, when you on SR, man, you start to develop habits and stuff, and it's a perpetual, it's a snowball effect, man. Once you start feeling good, man, you start doing good. Now you want to do even better. You know what I'm saying? So now you might not even be scrolling no more, man. I deleted my social medias and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not overstimulated, and I did that because I was scrolling. I'll get stuck on Instagram scrolling, and I'll be scrolling for like an hour, and that's not good for your you know what I'm saying, your concentration, your focus, dopamine. It gives you anxiety, you know. So I stopped doing that, and in the age of overstimulation, and you're not overstimulated, you're sitting there calm, you at peace. You know what I'm saying? And people recognize that on you. You know what I mean? So and and it, and you can hold eye contact and you're still in your mind. You recognize that a lot of people aren't still minded. I'm saying, if that makes sense. But so like I said, you start to develop an ego sometimes, and you start to see yourself as better as people. Like, I mean, if you're looking at men in the gym, they overstimulated. They can't hold eye contact with you. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like you bigger, better than them boys because they can't hold eye contact with you. You know what I'm saying? Really, when they just overstimulated, they not scared of you, man. It just might be awkward. I mean, shit, they look at somebody whenever, you know what I'm saying, whenever you overstimulated, you know what I'm saying, it makes stuff awkward. You know what I'm saying? That's how it translates. I mean, that's what I translated for me, man. A lot of shit was awkward, man. Your boy was just overstimulated. You know what I'm saying? And jumping back, if I can remember what that point I was jumping back. Your boy should have wrote that down because now that point just slipped my mind. But no, I ain't gonna stress it because it's gonna come right back to me. You know what I'm saying? And this goes hand in hand. This next point goes hand in hand with the confidence, man. You start questioning yourself less, man. You're not worried about what people was thinking. You know what I'm saying? You in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I seen a meme, man. They was talking about something, man, and they was saying basically when stuff gets awkward, you start and you feel like somebody's watching you something. You start walking. Instead of walking on autopilot, now you start walking on manual, man. Now you know what I mean, now you focusing on how you walk and stuff. I don't know how, you know what I mean, but it was funny, man, to be fair. I understood the joke. And see, but you question yourself less, man. You in flow state a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now you busting and kicking and clicking on all cylinders, you know what I'm saying? So now you ain't really thinking what this person thinks about you, what this person is thinking about you, you know what I'm saying? It's more natural. You know, now you moving more natural, you know what I'm saying? Like animals in the wild, man, they observe another animal, you know what I'm saying? And they could tell how this animal is they could tell his hormone base and, you know what I mean, internally what he, you know what I'm saying, what he's consisted of based on the way he's moving, you know what I'm saying? A dog could recognize an alpha dog, you know what I mean, from across the street just by the way he's moving. You know what I'm saying? Same with us, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Your hormones and stuff is right, you know what I'm saying? You move different, you know what I'm saying? You move naturally. You're in more of a flow state, you know what I'm saying? And people pick up on that subconsciously. A lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they're picking up on, but we subconsciously rank people in a hierarchy when we see them, you know what I'm saying? And when you're on SR, man, and you doing the right things, you're not overstimulated, you sensitized, you know what I'm saying? It translates in your body, in your movements and stuff. So, you know what I mean? So you start to question yourself less. You moving more confidently. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about nothing. You're not overthinking, man. And that other point, man, I don't know what that other point was, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be right back, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think of another point or two, man, and then I mean, I'll be right back. I thought of another point, man, and this is a big one that a lot of people talk about, and you know what I'm saying? I really never thought of it until it happened to me, you know what I'm saying? But whenever you hop on SR, man, you turn into a different person, you know what I'm saying? Now you hold yourself at a different standard, you know what I'm saying? And now your hierarchy, you know what I mean, you start to shift in the hierarchy of things. You know what I'm saying? So your old friend groups and your groups that you hang around, you know what I'm saying? Now you shifting, you know what I'm saying? Now your hierarchy, you might surpass a couple people. And people, yeah, I mean, what I found in my experience, man, I had people that was treating me like my old self. You know what I'm saying? Not me seeing it as disrespectful, but you know what I'm saying, I didn't resonate with that person no more. So I mean, like they was treating me as my old self, as the person I used to be, and you know what I'm saying, and it kind of grew apart from a couple people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if they thought I was the same person or you know what I'm saying. No, I'm a dad, man. I'm out here, man. I'm not fooling around no more. I'm a dad, man. I do a lot of things behind closed doors, which earned a lot of respect for myself in my eyes. I've earned a lot of respect for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to see that translated into other, you know what I'm saying, from other people. You know what I'm saying? Which it is, you know what I'm saying? But I just had a friend that, you know what I'm saying, was, you know what I'm saying, he thought it was the old me, man. So so me and him kind of drifted apart, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, you might start drifting apart, different people, like, because like I said, it's an energy, life is an energy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like attracts like, you know what I'm saying? That's when you go into a lunchroom, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's at they table that they resonate with, man. It's a frequency, yeah, likes attracts likes. So you see the gamers at one table, you see the jocks at one table, you might see the nerds at one table, the pretty girls at one table, you might see the, you know what I'm saying, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards at one table, the anime kids at one table. Every likes attracts like, you know what I mean? So whenever your energy starts vibrating different, now you at different tables, man. You sitting with the billionaires now, man. You at if we was in school, man, I'd be sitting with the principal right now, man. We talking about politics, man. How we can make this school better, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm at the principal's table, man. I'm eating lunch in the office with the principal, man. Because whenever you start vibrating different, man, you find yourself in different locations around different people. You know what I'm saying? You want different things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't playing no more. This ain't a game no more, man. We ain't out 4 in the morning at the clubs no more, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I think that's pretty good with this video, man. And man, y'all keep fighting out here, man. It's a fight every day. Like I said, we wake up when we fight, man. We warriors out here, man. Don't never drop the sword, man. You fight to the last breath, man. And you know what I'm saying, I appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, peace.